Morning, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Not Timmy 66. How the heck is everybody doing today? I got some MHA news, man. So, everybody, welcome back to Not Timmy 66. How the heck's everybody doing on a Saturday, man? Hope everybody is doing well. I'll post somewhere around here the email I just got recently in regards to the mail handler assistant position. It's official. Been notified that everything is going to start, I guess, ramping up for work on the 6th of November. So I've got a little bit more time than I thought off. My 5 days of, I guess, separation of service or whatever is going to be more like 10, but that's all right, man. That's all right. Just know it's coming, right? That's the important thing. And I saw on video, and I should know the person's name, and I don't. I'm sorry, but this is not my original idea, but I want to kind of address it anyway. And that's about seniority and MHAs or seniorities and anybody that's really non-career at the post office. And the question came to mind when I was watching this video about, okay, so let's say that you start out as a MHA, and let's say the class begins November 6th, and I start with, I don't know, we'll say, 15 other people, right? So I start with 15 other people, and who has seniority if you all started on the same day? How do they determine who has a seniority or not? Well, I checked it out, guys, and according to her video, which is correct, and according to the research I've done, they go by your test scores. So when you take those assessments, it's pretty important, guys, that we do the best we can on those assessments as far as that goes. So if I get a 97% and Billy Bob, who started the exact same day I did, gets a 87%, I have seniority over Billy Bob. Also, I guess apparently if you are a veteran or have served in the military, that gives you a little bit of a leg up too, because the post office, as I'm sure you guys know, is pretty favorable to vets, which they should be. I mean, veterans serve their country. I'm just saying that because I served my country. I'm just saying that it's important that they recognize people's service and sacrifice, right? So then I thought to myself, well, what happens if I got the same score? What if I got a 98 and Jill Brown got a 98 and we started on the same day? And we both want to go, who's on the seniority list? Well, then it goes by your social security number, and I believe it's the last four of your social security number. So if the last four of your social security number is 1234, and the last four of my social security number is 4567, your social security number has precedence over mine. Now that I tried to verify and I couldn't verify. I just saw that in a couple of forums. And it makes sense, because how else are they going to do it? Now, somebody that had the same test score as me, and maybe they didn't serve in the military, and they started on the same day, it's a strong bet that I'm going to get the preference because I have the military background, but I'm not 100% sure on that either. But it's just a little fact, man. So, how we talk about on this channel, striving to do the best we can in everything that we do. This is one of those situations where you definitely want to always strive to do the best you can on the assessment. Don't just try to get a passing score, man. Try to do the best you can on it and score as high as possible, because it will matter. Now, you say, well, if you're an MHA, you don't really get to bid on jobs or anything like that. That's true. But your seniority is based upon how soon you can transfer from being an assistant position to a regular position. And that has huge ramifications as far as what your benefits are, your pay structure, things along those lines, becoming a regular career employee as opposed to being a non-career employee is a big step, man. And most folks that are going to plan on staying with the post office anytime soon, or for any length of time, I should say, not anytime soon, but any length of time, probably want to consider that. So if you haven't applied, or if you're thinking about applying for the post office, just kind of food for thought. Those assessments aren't hard, but just take your time with them and do the best you can with them, because they do matter, right? It's pretty cool, man. It's an interesting fact I never knew about. Now, things might be a little bit different for me as far as how things go. I don't think that I have to sit through 3 days of orientation. I think I can go ahead and get started pretty quickly because I've already sat through the orientation. At least that's what I was told on the phone by one of the HR people. Even though the start date's November 6th, I know I have to be in there for the meeting about the union, because my union is going to change from the the letter carrier union over to the mail handlers union, which is a little bit different, so I need to be in there for that. But as far as anything else goes, like all my paperwork's done, my orientation's done, my welcome to the post office stuff is done. I mean, if I have to sit through the boring PowerPoints, I will. But I'd much rather get working, you know what I mean? Well, either way you're working, but you know what I'm saying. Much rather be learning the job and all that. The two locations that I can either work at are the Mark IV Parkway, which is the one that I went and did my original orientation. If you guys go back and look at my videos, you'll see what that place looks like. Or there's another location here in Fort Worth. It says that my work location will be based upon the need. Each one's not that far away. Each one's within the city limits, of course. So I can't really complain either way, I guess. I prefer to get Mark IV because it's only like 10 minutes from my house. It's really close, but I'll take what I can get, right? So I don't think I have to go through all the orientation stuff like everybody else has to as a new hire per se, since I'm a rehire into a different craft, which is, they call, if you're a carrier, letter carrier, that's a certain craft. If you're a mail handler, that's a certain craft. It's just basically a different job function, that's a union term for what they call your job skill, I guess you'd say. So yeah, that's all I got as far as that goes right now. That's all I know so far. But yeah, things are moving along. So yeah, man, it's obviously very important that we do the best in everything that we can, right? We strive to do the best we can. And to be honest with you guys, striving to do the best you can as far as your assessment scores. And I never even knew that, I always thought, whatever, just pass the assessment, right? That's not a big deal, but it makes sense if you think about it. How else are they going to determine someone that started on the exact same day? I mean, they're going to do it by age? No, that'd be discrimination. They're going to do it by color? No, that'd be discrimination. You know what I'm saying? They got to do it somehow, and it makes sense that doing it by your test score first makes sense. Now, as far as the Social Security number goes and all that, I'm not sure how that works or what the rating is on that one way or the other. But just a little tidbit for thought for you guys about that. I thought it was kind of a cool, and again, not my original idea. It was from another YouTube video I watched about MHAs. So, Not Timmy66 is not original on this one, but I'm passing good information along to you. So it's just really kind of a little update for you guys today. Hope everybody is doing well. I just wanted to kind of let everybody know where I'm at in the holding pattern that is waiting on the MHA job, and that things are definitely moving forward. Gotta be patient, man. Especially when it comes to the post office, you gotta be patient. So yeah. So test scores matter. Performance of excellence, once again, matters. Doing the best job you can matters, man. And as I get more updates on things, and let me just clarify, if I didn't clarify it enough, let me clarify what the seniority is and why it's important. So I'm in a group, let's go back to my example, I'm in a group of 15 people. We all want to make regular, right? And they have 5 slots come available to make regular. Well, if you're in that group of 15, based on your seniority in that 15 is when you're actually going to be able to be eligible to transfer to a regular position and bid a job, right? Um, so if I got 15 people and I'm number 3 on the list based on my test score, and there's 2 positions come available, there's going to be 2 people that were in my group, my original group, that are going to have the opportunity before I am. Now things will change. People retire, people get, sick, they quit their jobs, what have you. So things can change, and as far as you moving up quickly and things like that can happen a lot quicker than what you might suspect. But when it comes down to it, there's only so many jobs, and the higher you are up on that seniority list, the better off you are for transferring to a regular position sooner as opposed to later. Now, of course, you still got to make it through your 90-day probationary period. You still, and I've got a lot more coming on that because I'll be entering a new 90-day probationary period here shortly. But just want to kind of explain that to you. To me, it was little known. It may be known to everybody out there that works for the post office. Never claimed to be an expert. Just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I'm going to wrap this one up. Go ahead and get it posted. Got a few new video ideas that are going to be coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. We are to 175 subscribers now. Thank you. So please thumbs up the video, thumbs down if you hate it. Subscribe to the channel, it's free. There's always something interesting and exciting going on. Not Timmy 66, and guys, the adventure's just getting started. So thank you guys very much for watching Not Timmy 66 today. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And of course, no matter what you do in life, guys, make it count.